So, the new Superman trailer just dropped, and I went to take a look at it and see what I think of this new version of Superman by James Gunn. I'm, be honest with you, a little bit skeptical. Been very not impressed by what DC Studios have been putting out, but this could be a game changer. I don't know. Superman to me is a really iconic character and has to exude a certain amount of gravitas. It's got to be iconic. It's got to be truthful to its source material. So let's go and take a look at this new Superman trailer and see what I think of it. Okay, so starts off with some sort of frozen landscape. So I assume it's somewhere in where it's cold. So let's take a look. Yeah, okay, a lot of noises going on here. Ah, well, what's that? Looks like soup's there. Now, this is something I'm kind of, while I appreciate the fact that he's got his red trunks on and everything, and for some reason his uniform just doesn't seem right. It just looks off. I don't know what it is. I mean, what it looks like? It looks like a Mego figure. That's what it looks like. It's sort of like a Mego figure. I mean, it looks kind of loose. I mean, I don't know. Let's continue, shall we? All right. So, he's wheezing. So obviously he's been in some sort of fight. But okay. See here. Here's something else that bothers me. It's just all this curly hair he has right here on top. I don't know about you, but it looks very much like a toupee. Like for some reason, it just looks like it's not real hair. Now I'm sure that it is his real hair, but it doesn't look like Clark Kent kind of said. Now he could be going for a different aesthetic. I don't know. But well, let's continue on, shall we? At least he got the blue suit correct, Yeah. So he's walking into. All right. So here's another thing. He's bleeding. And that S symbol. Oh my God! Couldn't they come up with something better? I mean, at least looks like a big red slash across the chest. I mean, it doesn't. It's not. The S is something that has to be. But I can understand they wanting to change it. They got to trademark it. They got to copyright it. They got to be able to sell T-shirts and pajamas and stuff like that. Look, I get it. Okay. All right. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Superman have super healing? I mean, damn, what could have caused that? The Daily Planet looks all right. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. It's still a newspaper that he's working at. There's a television studio. I'm not sure. I assume that's Lois Lane. I mean, at least that looks like Lois Lane. I got to give him that. The casting was pretty good on that. Yeah. I mean, there in that angle, the hair doesn't look so bad, but God, what is with that? He's got like a Jerry curl thing going on there. Oh yeah, they have to remind people, hey, remember me? I did Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, remember that movie that no one thought it was ever gonna do well? Well, that's the movie that set my name on fire. All right, so okay, that to me is all wrong. Okay, look here. I mean, Superman does not live in a one-story ranch house. Okay, come on. He's a farm boy. He should live in a farm. Okay, yeah, I see a cow there, but that doesn't count. I'm. You know what? I'll take it back. I'm not sure whether or not farmers live in those kind of houses. I'm pretty sure they do, but they could have made a little bit more of an effort to give people the impression they actually did live on a farm. I mean, Clark doesn't look so bad there. So I assume at least they made the what is Paul Kent look older. No middle-aged kind of guy. All right, so he's whistling there, and I'm assuming he's calling for Crypto. So does Crypto like run? I mean, he can fly, He should be able to just fly down, unless he's flying low. It looks like he's running. See, that's another thing. For anyone who's fans of the comic, that does not look like Crypto. Crypto seems, I think he's sort of like a lab or something like that. I'm not sure. But he's like a smooth hair kind of dog. But hey, maybe they're just going for a different aesthetic, as I said.
Home. Take me home.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's a nice little shot there, him saving the girl. So something big must be going on here. Yeah, you're of course using the Zack Snyder slow motion shot. What's that? Luthor? Luthor? Are you serious? Luthor? Oh gosh. Is it Luthor Core? Yeah, Luthor Core. I guess that's okay, I suppose. I like Lex Core better, to be honest. That just rolls off the tongue better. Luthor Core sounds off. Okay. Oh, it looked like somebody threw something, and it looks like it actually hit his head, because it's like he was flinching there for a minute. Because if you're Superman, a little tin tan isn't going to hurt you at all. I guess that's some cameos from other characters. So I'm not sure this is a solo Superman story. It seems like he's cramming a bunch of other stuff. I assume that's Hawkgirl. Some sort of dragon. I don't know about you, but that definitely looked like a really cheap CGI dragon. I'm not, let's take a look at that again. I assume that's a Green Lantern, and that's a... I mean, I don't know about you, but that does not look like a very interesting looking monster. It looks very generic, in my opinion. I mean, he could have been finding all sorts of cool things. I mean, that would have been awesome if he had fought like, that ape with the radioactive kryptonite breath or something like that. Superman's fought so many monsters in the past. I mean, I'm not to say this couldn't be one of those, but who knows? Okay, now this is a curious shot, because obviously something's going on back there while Superman's talking to Lois. And there's some robot thing going on there. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Who knows? That's... Oh, well, that was the one ugly guy. I mean, who do you think that could be? Brainiac, maybe? I mean, I have no idea. Of course, you gotta have the shot of Superman kissing some chick while he's flying. That's the dream of every girl, to be swept off their feet. And Superman can do that literally. So that was the Superman trailer that just dropped. Now, I assume that's probably a teaser just to get people excited about it, but quite frankly, I'm not convinced. I don't want to poo-poo it or anything like that, because I do love Superman and such, but it seemed off. You know, the colors were a little bit brighter than the Snyder version. You know, it didn't seem as bright, it didn't seem as colorful. The characters, I mean, Superman just looked ill-fitted for that costume. I mean, what's wrong with skin-tight costumes? You know, that's the whole idea, is you're supposed to show off the physique. You know, being able to show that he's a real superhero. All those textures on that costume, it seemed unnecessary. It didn't seem like they served any function. You know, I don't understand why they just don't go back to the classic look of Superman. You know, the more iconic looking Superman. I have to say that the Superman Returns outfit actually was way better. You know, and but you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. You know, it looks interesting enough for me to want to go see it. I have, you know, predictions of what probably is going to happen. Now, I am a little bit off putted by all the cameos of other characters. I mean, this is supposed to be a Superman movie. You know, he's supposed to be, it should be focused simply on him. Putting other superhero characters will only, I think, serve to distract from the main character of Superman. I mean, just look what happened with Black Adam when you added all those other characters. It just took away from the central, you know, the central development of that character. But if the story is good, I'm willing to give it a chance. So I'm hoping that it will not disappoint when I go see it. So, but as far as the trailer is concerned, I'm not really that impressed. So until next time, this has been Dunn signing off.